Alright, fellow Sentai fans, time to take a look at the final episode of the day, which is a Subterranean Beast's Tears. In a forested area, the earth shakes and the ground opens up while hunters are being attacked by a strange monster marching towards them. They shoot at it and try to attack, but the creature breaks one of their rifles before slashing them with its clawed hand and running away. The Rangers discover the hunters, wondering what happened as they mention that a monster appeared, making them investigate before being attacked by boulders rolling downhill sent by the creature, Goda. The creature strikes the ground, sending down more rocks, pummeling the Rangers before vanishing, running back into the woods. On the moon, Budara states that the monster Goda has finally emerged from underground, saying that it was said to be beneath the surface and finally emerged. Deciding to have it join them and use his explosive powers to destroy the Rangers, with Gurviser, Toadpad, and Bookback deciding to do just that. The Rangers encounter a boy yelling that he found something amazing, saying that due to the earthquakes, he was trapped and couldn't move until Goda appeared, making him faint. The creatures who were removing the rocks are freeing him. Dan shows surprise the monster would save him and make confirming that Goda looked vicious, but the boy wonders who saved him. The boy introduces us Ipe Hiroda, who lived in the village nearby as Goshi brings Geki over to show a stream beneath the fallen rocks. Geki confirms about the rumors of Goda living underground near the village, and that the earthquake probably reawakened it and allowed for the creature to reach the surface. Elsewhere, Gurviser tells Toadpad and Bookback to look for Goda, but soon the ogre spies two eggs laying in the nearby grass, investigating them. Bookback opens up and devours its yolk before throwing the shell on the ground, Toadpad likewise claiming it was yummy. Goda soon appears before them and prepares to attack, but then it starts to cry as it sees the broken shells. Toadpad confirming the eggs were Goda's before the creature becomes angry towards them. However, Gurviser soon sees the Rangers, claiming to the creature that they were the ones who destroyed his eggs and making Goda charge toward the approaching heroes. Goda begins to attack and Geki tells Ippei to run as the creature attacks the team, making easy work of them and withstanding their attacks one after another, even tossing Dan and Boy aside and crushing Geki with ease. Transforming, the Rangers try to attack with the dinosaurs, only to be withstood as Toadpad and Bookback continue to claim they destroyed his eggs, and Gurviser telling him to attack the Jew Rangers, making it throw more rocks towards the trio before Gurviser uses flames from his swords to toss the vibe up a nearby cliff and celebrate in victory. Bookback compliments Goda's strength and Gurviser in his defeat of the Jew Rangers as the creature runs off, confusing them. Ippei checks out the Jew Rangers, but they claim they're all right, bringing their strange and inhuman howl, that of Goda lamenting the cracking of its eggs and as tears flow down its eyes. Ippei decides to take the Jew Rangers elsewhere, taking them to a third egg of Goda and showing it to them, saying he found it in the mountains just before the earthquake. He didn't know what sort of egg it was, so he just hid it. After confirming it as another of Goda's eggs, the reason that they surfaced due to recent earthquakes, that Goda found out coming to the surface to protect them, May adding it was just a kind mother protecting her eggs. Goshi also stating due to its ugly looks, people think they're being attacked by her and how she sees humans as his enemy and how it saved Ippei. With the reasoning, Geki says to give this egg back to her so she can go back underground. Goda continues to cry over broken eggs as Pandora appears before her, saying that her enemy are the Jew Rangers who destroy the eggs. Also stating if she defeats the Jew Rangers, she used magic to restore the eggs, reuniting the broken eggs before breaking them apart once again, stating it as her magic, and that Goda will send the Jew Rangers to help before zapping her with her wand, causing Goda to go berserk, stating it has sold to her before using her wand to make Goda grow giant and making it become more monstrous with horns and claws. Ugh. The Jew Rangers arrive seeing the huge Goda as Geki gives Ippei the last egg, and the team sees Pandora ordering the monster to squash them, leaving them transforming some of the guardian beasts and forming Daijujin. Geki says her egg is found and it is safe, but Goda attacks Daijujin with his power. Geki stating it's being tricked and that Pandora will do anything for her goals, but with the creature ignoring their pleas and continuing to attack them, Sunfire's beams against a van driving through, having it fall out of control before the driver leaps out of it, and it falls to a cliff to its fiery end. Geki pleads to Goda to take the egg and return it to the ground, but it attacks with its claws. Pandora seeing that the Jew Rangers' kindness will lead to their death. Ippei yells out while holding the egg, telling Goda to stop and giving the monster the egg, but it tries to squish him until it's stopped by Birai throwing in a tag at its foot, stopping it before running and making Ippei hide. Bright explains there are always inevitable tragedies in this world, and they need courage to overcome the tragedies. But Geki continues to explain she was only to protect her egg, but Bright states she has already sold her soul to Pandora and has become evil. Then to defeat evil, you had to proceed, if by clubbing over his dead body. Using Bright's words, Geki realizes Pandora orders Goda to attack the dam and destroy the nearby village of the humans in it, the creature following it. Bright yells at Geki for continuing to hesitate with the lives in danger from this possible attack, that he must remember the words of Daijujin about how death and rebirth are a natural element within life itself, and how it is the ultimate joy of those who live. As Bright continues to yell, Geki revives Daijujin as Bright transforms and summons dragon seeds to protect the dam, slapping Goda with its tail and deflecting its attacks. Choosing formations to Goryujin, it tries to attack with its dragon antler with Tyrannosaurus' strength, but the two continue to be overwhelmed by the power until they use concussive dragon strike, ultimately killing Goda in the end. As it dies, Geki shows sorrow for his defeated enemy. Later, the Georgers construct a small grave for Goda with Ipe protecting his last egg and remembering his tears as Geki waits for the egg will hatch, but says it is precious as Ipe says he'll protect that egg with his life. Oh, that's sweet. So I think this episode is kind of heartbreaking and touching at the same time, and just, yeah. So overall, I give a Subterranean Beast's Tears 4 Megazords out of 5. Well, anyway, tune in more as we take the next episode, Birai's Departure of Death. So until then, in the words of Zordon, may the power protect you.